you have the floor.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, with your leave, I read a tribute statement of the late colleague of ours, Honorable Alhaji Nasser Mahama. Mr. Speaker, Honorable Alhaji Nasser Mahama was a distinguished businessman, political leader, devoted family man, and committed servant of the people of Ayawaso East. His life was marked by excellence, humility, discipline, and unwavering dedication to public service. From the boardroom to parliament, and from his constituency to his home, he lived a life of purpose and impact, quietly shaping communities, institutions, and lives for decades. Honorable Toure hails from Kwi, a community in the northern region of Ghana, but was born on Wednesday, 17th March 1965 in Nima 441. He was raised within the rich cultural and moral framework Ghanaian values, hospitality, integrity, leadership, and communal responsibility. These formative influences shaped the strong character that would later define his political and business leadership. Mr. Speaker, Honorable Toure began his basic education at Kanda 1 and 2 Primary School and later proceeded to West African Senior Secondary School, where we call WAS, in Accra. With a strong desire to broaden his horizon, he traveled extensively to Syria, Jordan, and Japan, gaining valuable work experiences that shaped his worldview, discipline, and commitment to service. After years abroad, he returned to Ghana in the year 2000 and soon aligned with the developmental vision of the National Democratic Congress, NDC. In the year 2006, he began active service in the party, earning the trust of members and community leaders through dedication, humility, and hard work. His unwavering commitment to the betterment of his people led to his election to Parliament in the year 2012. He entered into this house in the Safe Parliament 7th January 2013, where he represented his constituency with excellence, the good people of Ayawaso East. He was a devoted Muslim throughout his life, guided by the principle of faith, service, compassion, and humility. Mr. Speaker, Honorable Nasser Toure believed deeply in lifelong learning. Despite his early successes in business and leadership, he continued to invest in his education and professional development with academic institutions like London Center of Management, Zone Investment Ghana, International University of the United States, Center of Energy, Petroleum and Mineral Law and Policy, and in Boston, USA. This academic pursuit laid the foundation for his remarkable competence, particularly in the energy and petroleum sector. Areas that later influenced significantly both in Parliament and in private enterprise. Before enduring his political career, Honorable Nasser Toure distinguished himself as an astute businessman. He was the managing director of the Aminasa Group of Companies, a thriving company he nurtured into a respected national brand. Under his stewardship, the group grew into a multifaceted business empire with a strong community impact. The major companies under the group include Aminasa Oil and Gas Company Limited, Aminasa Mats, Aminasa Construction, Aminasa Forest Bureau, and OTA Forex Bureau. Mr. Speaker, Honorable Toure was more than a managing director. He was a visionary leader who held policy, empowered staff, created employment, supported young entrepreneurs, and demonstrated measurable excellence in Ghana's private sector landscape. His passion for community growth, fairness, and national development led him into politics. He became a dedicated member of the National Democratic Congress, serving his party and constituency with passion and humility. In 2012, he was elected as the Member of Parliament for Ayawaso East constituency in Accra, a passion he held with honorable distinction for 4 consecutive terms, serving until his demise in the year January 2026. Mr. Speaker, during his tenure, Honorable Mahama Toure served on a number of committees, including the Committee on Energy, where he was the vice chairman until he died, Committee on Roads and Transport as a member, House Committee, Private Members Bill and Private Members Motion. He served on the Judicial Committee and many others. Mr. Speaker, he also served on several boards, including the Petroleum Commission and Energy Commission. He was known among his colleagues as the calm, respectful, principled, and thoughtful legislator, one who preferred service to noise and impact to popularity. His contribution in the Energy and Mines Committee were particularly notable, reflecting his deep knowledge in the petroleum regulation, upstream negotiation, and the energy sector management. Honorable Nasser Toure served the people of Ayawaso East with extraordinary dedication. He was fatherly, approachable, generous, and available to all. He provided education support and scholarship, offered job opportunities through his business, and immensely supported community organizations and youth groups. His constituents remember him for the following notable projects: infrastructure and sanitation improvements, roads and traffic upgrades, community facility enhancement, bridge and local links, sanitation and engagement focus, parliamentary roles and influence, health, and many others. Mr. Speaker, behind this public figure was a revered family, a devoted family man. Honorable Mahama was married to his beloved wife, Ajia Amina Adam McNaza, for over 25 years now. The home was one filled with love, mutual respect, and partnership. He was blessed with a son and a daughter, and again, one adopted daughter. As a father, he was caring, present, loving, and protective. His children remember him as their guide, teacher, provider, and a hero. Honorable Nasser Toure fought his final illness with strength, dignity, and faith. Mr. Speaker, on Saturday, 4th January 2026, after a brief period of sickness, he passed away at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. His transition marks the end of an era, but his legacy, values, and impact remain deeply entrenched in the hearts of his family, his constituency, his business community, and colleagues over here in Parliament. Honorable Nasser Toure lived a life worth celebrating, a life of service, excellence, humility, a devotion to both God and humanity. He was a pillar of strength, a beacon of leadership, and a blessing to all who encountered him. Mr. Speaker, let me end this with some 2 verses from the Quran. Quran chapter 20, verse 55, saying, Minha halaknakum, wa fiha nu'idukum, wa minha nukhrijukum taratan ukhra. To which, Mr. Speaker, this means From the earth we created you, and into the earth we will return you, and from it, the earth, we will extract you another day. That is Quran chapter 20, verse 55. Mr. Speaker, permit me to quote the last verse, coming from Quran chapter 2, verse 156, which says, Inna lillah wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Inna lillah wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Again, to wait, Mr. Speaker, Allah says, indeed, to him Allah will belong, and to him shall we return. With this, Mr. Speaker, let me say, may the Almighty Allah grant our colleague, Honorable Mahama Nasser Toure, Jannat al-Firdaus. May the good Lord forgive his shortcomings, and may the good Lord bless his family and all who mourn him. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable members,